Yeah, y'all know how I do. I just go live. This is Volathan Modulus Tautology, coming to you live from where I be, where I see. You know, today I'm on Twitch today. I'm on all three of my quote unquote podcast networks. So yes, I'm streaming to Facebook. Yes, I'm streaming to my YouTube. And today I figured I might as well add Twitch to the list. My Twitch account has just been sitting there. And since I'm already start getting more into the gaming aspect of it, I'm like, well, might as well jump on in and jump on Twitch today. Yeah, the game that you're looking at is Streets of Rage 4. This is on the Nintendo Switch. My son had the fortunate pleasure of meeting friends of mine, the Duck family, and we're the Chucks, you know. So he got a chance to play with his two sons, and it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. But that was what I wanted them to practice and learn how to fight together. But of course, there is other modes on it where you can fight each other and et cetera, et cetera. But I wanted to, get his feet wet and enjoy playing a real cool side-scrolling game where they go along and beat up all the bad guys, Very cool game, and I enjoy watching them play. So, what am I doing right now? I'm just scrolling through it for y'all a little bit, and I'll let it play a little bit in the background, and we can rap more about it. Just ask questions in the comment area, and I can elaborate on that. I'll come back around, should I say, to see if anybody, if they like this game. Now, we started with Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Me and him, father, son, so, 2 years ago, actually. And it was just cool to watch him play with other kids from the old hood. But I'm still out there. That's where my peeps live, and they got a chance to take them to the old block and the old businesses network, area, and just get back in the neighborhood and breathe the air where hip hop began for me. See, hip hop is an American culture. It was created by children, us, the children of the 1960 Civil Rights Movement. I'm a 71 baby. My parents, they were, 20s during the 60s. And, pretty much there it is. They were still children too, And there it is. That's how it began. So, of course, we come out of the 60s, and what we have to do is we always pay respect to the martyrs. That ain't, Medgar Evers, hope I pronounced that right. I don't have a list in front of me right now. John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Robert F. Kennedy, and Fred Hampton. So, and that's the short list. Y'all usually start there. Of course, when it comes to rappers, we get, we're so used to Tupac, Biggie. That list is extensive too. But I like to point out the true legends of the game. So I usually start with Rakim. Number 2 will be Big Daddy Kane. Well, Rakim, Eric B. and Rakim and their crew. Number 2 would be Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, the Juice Crew, Iz Markie, that crew. Marley Marl and them. Third will be EPMD. Only because they went on tour together, I think last summer or summer before. So EPMD, and of course you're dealing with K Solo, Redman has always been a part of that crew. Keith Murray has always been a part of that crew. So I like to group them as third. Number 4 would be to go back, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick the Ruler. Of course, you can include LL Cool J, Run DMC, Chuck D in them in that era, that number 4 spot too. But if we want to spread it out, we can spread it out anyway we want to. But that 5th spot I designate for the Boogie Down production. Harris, one of his crew. Now, who's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? I'm still working on it. I just figured I'd give y'all the 5 that I'm looking at as crews, as crews, and I'm kind of saving that 10th spot for Wu-Tang. Because if you was to say, let's make it what is that concert? They had a concert back in the 60s, Woodstock. So we do Hip-Hop Woodstock. If you start at the very beginning with Rakim and I mean, you just can't end it no better than Wu-Tang Clan being 10th, and we'll figure out who else we can add in there between 6, 7, 8, 9, and something that we can still probably do while they're still walking the earth. I mean, much respect due. Now, what does that have to do with gaming? And my video stopped, right? So, well, I'm a gamer. I've been playing games since the 70s. I learned how to program it, and I'm kind of repeating things that I've talked about before because this is my first time on Twitch. In the 70s, my first console was the Intellivision. So I learned how to, and then my first computer was the Commodore 128. So I learned how to program and create my own games and beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code, which is basic programming. And and these are things that I'm passing on to my son. So he's a big gamer too. His favorite number 1 right now is Sonic the Hedgehog, the crazy little blue guy. And then we also do he loves Mario, and today he told me he was doing Rayman. So, and he comes through, and what we do is we collaborate together. He's the one that showed me how to really set up this whole StreamYard. And a couple more. As you can see, it's on sale for $11.24. I don't see none of my information so it's on sale for $11.24 in the eShop. Well, what is this shop called? But I just figured I'd just let it play while I demo and I rap about the culture, rap about gaming, because that's really what I'm trying to do as a podcaster. I am going to get more into. As you can see, I'm called the game theorist because he's the one that introduced me to Matt Pat. He was like, Daddy, actually, I was asking, who's Matt Pat? And he asked Siri, and Matt Pat, and Siri, who's Matt Pat? And it's like, oh, he's Siri famous. So we watched Matt Pat together, and Matt Pat introduced us to game theory. And those are some of the things that we like to do, and I'm going to continue to do and add to this page in doing. We'll look into the physics of it, the mathematics of it. What I like to call myself as an epistemologist. And what is that? Is a kind of it's a subset of, well, I don't like to say it's a subset, but it's in between. It's a part of the trilogy or the triad of psychology, philosophy, and then the third will be epistemology. And it is a part of set theory that I'm kind of drawing myself and trying to help people understand how to convert one's soul, truth, enlightenment, and morality into science, technology, engineering, mathematics. These kids are familiar with STEM, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going from one set to another set, and then if we want to, we can go right back to that first set. But I'm taking it. He's only 13, so I'm taking my time, and we're starting over again, and we're starting all over again. And today I send it out to all my people. I say, hey, there it is right there. GB, red, green, and blue, the primary colors. And there it is. Now, how do we mix those colors together to create more colors? We're gonna do more things like that too. And I'm just having fun with him doing it, creating our own crayons, or actually I have markers, and painting a brand new picture again. The idea came from The Wizard of Oz. It's, there it is right there. It's a black and white book that, the movie became one of the first fully, an illusion of color, using all the colors of the rainbow, right? That's the movie right there that started it off with all that. I mean, it's actually an illusion because, yes, the film is actually in black and white, but what they did is a process of taking 4 rolls of the film, using red, green, and blue, and with a black, and voila, mat it all together, and that's why you get all the beautiful colors on the screen. Is that it? Oh yeah, that's it. So I was able to scroll through them. This is the first one. And I mean, this is a cool game. Y'all got to see some of it. It's on sale for $11. Check it out. That's kind of cool for me to do right here today, right? Let's talk about some of the games on sale and some of the future games that I might buy. So that's on my wish list, and maybe I'll be able to. Well, I got so many other games that I would like to play. And, I guess, this is my wish list, quote unquote, right? I have another one that I'm loading up that I do have the demo of. I'm looking for the front of it. That's all it is. Okay, so I could play the demo, but, and another time. I'm not really prepared. I'm not really going to play again. I might play a little game today, and talk through it. But here's another one: Unicorn Overlord. Right. So this is a tactical RPG. It's on sale for $42. So it's on my wish list. It's kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, and there it is. I'm trying to play some ogre battle for family and friends and sharing that, and but that's gaming. That's gaming 101. And I can rap for another 15, 20, 30 minutes, and I am. So this is Unicorn Overlord. I really don't know too much about it. I do have the demo, but it is a chess tactical kind of a war game where it's a chess game pretty much. A mano a mano. Very colorful, very beautiful game. And it's taken back to medieval times, as we can see. Boy Gilbert over here telling you how the army's going to get, and some food, and I think that's it. There's not too many. It's only four pictures. So, and there it is. That's the other game. So, what else is there? Modulus Taut, Folothat Modulus Tautology coming to you live. So way back in the days when hip hop began, with Coke, Rock, Cool Herc, and then bam, B-boys went to the latest jams, but when they got shot up, they went home and said, there's got to be a better way. Hear our music every day. People getting blown away, coming outside anyway. Sad, right? And those are the lyrics of KRS-One. Wizard Dream. This one's not on sale, but I am interested in getting it. What it is a remake of the original game. And I seen my man Duck had it. So it's on my list. It's on my wish list. Looks real cool. Something that I I'm gonna catch on sale one day, and then I'll play it a little bit, take pictures, chop it up, make some real cool memes out of it. You know, it's one of the OGs. Another game is Ultima 4. That's another OG, but that's another one that I'm working on. And I mean, there it is in a nutshell. I checked the chat. I doubt if I got a chat, but it's all good. But yeah, like, subscribe, share. Become one with the culture. That's the biggest problem. Now back to the. Let me see if I can check out the comments. No, but back to talking about the red, our RGB, right? This is where everybody seems to be having a problem. Red, green, and blue. Right? Red, we're associating that with courage. Green, we're going to associate that with peace. Blue, we're going to associate that with the authority. And there it is. Right? It's funny to me that when we say red, we automatically think politically, we think, Republicans. Green, I'm saying, is that Green Party, right? And then blue, that's the Democrats. So there it is. It is just we're arguing over which side is the liberal. Are the liberals left? Progressives are left. I mean, they're the Democrats. But I'm actually in an area that's liberal red. Mostly Republicans. They're liberal, but it's we got to work together as a community. So the community works together, like most communities should. I mean, there it is. It ain't hard to tell. But I'm actually independent, and so I usually say I'll vote green or what other colors there can be. Green moves in a certain direction. The other primary color that moves in the opposite direction is yellow. And I'm going to go deeper into that. And I would like to one day share playing a classic game using red, green, blue, and yellow. And that's Simon. Right? That's one of the first computer games where he asked the question, how do you write the code or the algorithm for random? How do you make things random? How did they actually program? What kind of chip did they use? And what kind of program did they put into this little machine to randomize the memory? Right? That's where we at. That's where we're trying to head to. Right now, we're still just having fun with it, Just having fun with it. And I mean, there it is. I can put together a more extensive keynote address. I titled this little talk today, Real Gaming Benevolence is Hip-Hop too. All right? There it is. RGB is Hip-Hop TOO. So we gotta stop this hate. It's all about love. How does compassion, the ethical idea behind compassion, and the morality of love, how do they correlate with each other? How many different directions is that right there? Left, right, up, down. What is the third dimension? In and out, I guess, right? Forward, backward. How many quadrants is in that 3D space? 8, right? And how many of them is heading into a direction that is completely negative, where it's negative, pointing you in a direction that isn't a good place to be. That's right, 1 out of the 8. 1 out of the 8 coordinates is heading to a place that you don't want to be. All right? Yes, 1 out of the 8 is heading you towards heaven. Hence, that line can be that fourth dimension, which is time. But it's something that we're working on, right? You see, the beef that's going on is actually funny because the beef is actually Daddy-O from Stetsasonic. Stetsasonic, he started with Stetsasonic, and Stetsasonic, if y'all go back to the 80s, they had a track called AFRICA, right? Africa. They started that movement. Then in the 90s, that's when Rakim came with The Ghetto. And in that track, he said, it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Daddy-O, no. It ain't where you're at, it's where you're from. And that's the original battle. That's the battle right there. That's where Daddy-O's like, yo, I'm ready to take you on verses and we gonna do this. That was the challenge. We thinking it's Tariq Nasheed. He's a funny guy. I like Tariq Nasheed. He's a good dude. He's just, he's petty, but he's a good dude. I don't know, no beef on him, no beef on Jason Black. But these are people that I'm mentioning that are a part of the Black network. And the children are just starting off. That's really not the conversation that I'm trying to have. The conversation I'm trying to have is about hip hop being for the children. So let's play a game together, Let's have fun and enjoy this art form that's dope, that's y'all see where I'm going with this? This is where I'm going with it. Y'all know what game this is? There it is. Now they're going to do a redo for part 3. And then they're going to do a redo for parts 1 and 2. So I just figured I might mess with y'all a little bit on part 3 and create a new character and share it with y'all as I play the game. And, just talk about life and how beautiful life can be and have fun doing it. Not here to hate or be angry towards anybody. I'm here to share truth, love, and courage. That's the only way we're going to achieve freedom, justice, and equality. Then we're going to make it through compassion, peace, happiness, some unity. Somebody blowing me up with my, just come to my live stream. I'm not stopping just yet. Come to my live stream and say hello. Come to my live stream and say, I really appreciate that right there, what you said right there. That might just be my family. You know what happened? They probably shared a picture of the baby. Whenever they share a picture of the baby, that's when the ladies go out of control. And I'm trying to get the fellows to talk more. But shout out to Wabi. Shout out to DJ. Boom, son. Triadic vision. That's what we're trying to do over here. The Doodle Gods, the Bolo verse, Tears of the Kingdom. So I hope y'all like my presentation. It's fun. I really enjoy doing these things. I have more family members doing this, and you should start doing things like this, family. Come on to my show. I can link you up and create a new log, invent a log. Of course, what name am I going with? Let's see here. Can I fit it? HIJK LOTHAMP won't fit. So we're gonna go with the modulus. That's my other name, right? That's the middle name. Modulus. There it is. I'm a male. Message speed, we'll put it 5. I'll do music and all this later on. And there it is. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. I mean, what else do y'all need? You know? I'll record some more stuff, share it, upload it to this page. I'll get started on playing a little bit of this. I might play some Pokemon and share that later on because I gotta get back to my Acreus. Like I said, my son's he's gonna do some more Kirby. He's gonna do I don't even know what he said he's gonna. Well, we'll get more into that too as we plot it out. And let me get back to what is the name of that game that I was playing? Diablos 2. I'm gonna get back to that. Tears of the Kingdom, and even Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna share a lot of that also. But I'm really here to communicate with you. Really here to let you understand what this culture really is. It's not a culture of hate, it's a culture of love. Right? That's what hip hop is. It's a culture of love. Love is strong, hate is weak. Like I said, love is strong, hate is weak. We have to understand that first. As love gets stronger and stronger, hate gets weaker and weaker. I need to check this. Where they at? Where is it at? But there it is. I'll do more of it. Let me hit the button, I guess. I can move. Oh, okay, I can move. Okay, there I am. Oh, this is a very, okay. So there I am. I'm moving around. See? Game, I can take a picture. All right, so I may make a meme out of that. Okay. I might make a meme out of this. Oh, too late. Too far forward. Modulus. Can you hear me? Modulus. I am she who watches over all. One day, not long from now, you will appear before me a true hero. So this is actually the first game. Then 1 and 2 comes afterwards. So, but before your journey can begin, you must teach me something. Okay, what can I teach you? Teach me what manner of person you are. Okay, here we go. You must answer my questions as honestly as you are able. Are you ready to begin? First, tell me your true name. Wow. My true name is in Modulus? What's my true name? You're messing me up with this one. Talk. Trying to see how many spaces I got and everything. There it is. Getting kind of hot now too. Ontologist, I guess. I don't know. What month? Okay. April. 5th. TMI on that. 5th day of April. Yes, I'm an Aries. Very good tautologist. Okay, I like that. I like how you calling me the tautologist. I will now ask you a series of questions. Okay. Am I going to go through all these questions right now for you? Already at my 30-minute mark. I guess I'll share some of this later on. But I just wanted to start it off with y'all. And I'll get back to more of the storytelling and things like that. I hope y'all enjoyed this little session that I shared with you. Hip-hop is a beautiful thing. We started off with Rakim saying, listen up, please. Knowledge will begin. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Knowledge will begin until I finish this song, because the rhyme gets rougher as the rhyme goes on. The sweaters get step about to get hyped. But should you just listen to the man on the mic? You're physically here with me, but how could you tell if it's meant to be hip-hop if you're not mentally as well? That's Rakim right there. Think about that. That's one that we've been talking about, right? My mind remains refined with all kinds of ideas and self-esteem to make you think that my thought took years to build. Still say your rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared. I'll just bless one, right? I can be on point with it, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Not afraid. Not a fraud. Not a slave. I'm here to be all that I can be. Like I was saying, Daddy O started it with Africa. He was basically saying it's where we're from, not where we at. Rakim said, it ain't where you're from. It's where you're at. Right now, it's where you're at. What am I saying? I'm saying it's where we're going. It's an intelligent movement. It's where we're going. 1. God. Our Father. The art of time. Take care, everyone. I'll let y'all later.